to bring you guys some messages. Virgo, these messages may or may not resonate with every Virgo watching. Please use your discernment when watching tarot. You guys could be telling me you've been going through a lot of things lately, emotionally, when it comes to love. I see you bouncing back, though. Yeah. There could have been a relationship that challenged you, but it also helped you to evolve in a sense. Let's see, Virgo. Clear and concise message. First card out is always the most significant, Virgo. Benevolent ancestors, Holy Spirit, universe, and spirit guides. Clear and concise message for Virgo. Any evil, eye, dark, magic, spell work that is sent to harm me or Virgo or our loved ones, may it be returned to sender. Ashe and amen. All right, Virgo, let's see. First card out is the heart. So this is about two hearts coming together as one. I see the moon in the background, so something could be revealed here, Virgo. Yeah, bottom of the deck, I got the ring. This is definitely either a commitment, high-level commitment, a marriage. You could be telling me you are engaged. What else? Lily. There's maturity. I see abundance coming in here, Virgo. You could be telling me you're making more money, or you could be telling me that you feel more value within yourself. This ring energy wants to come out. Okay, so it's out here. I definitely keep seeing the goddess. So whoever I'm talking to, you could be a woman or you could be a man in feminine energy. Either way, I just feel like you're being intuitively led. You're standing very strong here and confident. So I feel like there's a Virgo here. You're increasing in worth and value within yourself. That could be attracting new love, Virgo. You could be telling me you met someone new. The Skype, out with the old. So Virgo, you could be telling me that you made a lot of changes lately. I'm seeing the fish again. There's something about abundance and prosperity. Value is coming in here, Virgo. Okay, loves, let's clarify this energy. Let's see what this is all about. I just saw the Fool in reverse. You could be telling me there was fear of taking some sort of risk. Yeah. There's a Virgo here. You could be telling me you had a decision to make between, you know, your current circumstances or moving on. But Virgo, you could be telling me you were dealing with an Aries. I'm seeing where you are needing to take the lead. If you did take the lead. Why is the heart coming out here for Virgo? So again, this could be about a relationship. Matters of the heart. Between you and another person, I feel like the moon in the background is just symbolizing how something has been revealed to you. What is this heart energy for Virgo? The Six of Swords. That is time to go, time to move on. This may not be what you want, Virgo. This wasn't what you was expecting. Because I see you moving on in sadness. Clear and concise message. Yeah, Nine of Swords. Somebody here is either sad, they're having a hard time like finding rest or contentment and peace, especially at night. Somebody's got a lot on their mind. I feel like it has a lot to do with this decision. This decision to like move on, move forward. What up? Ooh, okay, what was that? The Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. Because this would be a great loss for somebody. I feel like you would be losing a lot here, Virgo. Or this is what it feels like. Could be the loss of money or the loss of a family situation. But there's a Virgo here. Your perspective is changing. Peace, everybody. Virgo, the Hangman, Pisces energy, which is the opposite polar sign to Virgo, is Pisces. So Virgo, you could be telling me your perspective has changed though. There's something that you're seeing differently. Yeah, it's like whatever cloudiness or confusion or whatever this like, I feel like there's a Virgo that could be overthinking. Going back and forth, like not really making a decision, or I don't know. I just get all this sword energy is about intellect and thoughts. What else? Somebody here is just really in their head about losing out or losing something. What's this? The Four of Swords. Oh my God. Two cards came out. Nine of Cups in the reverse and the Four of Swords in the reverse. So whatever this is, I feel like there could be a great deal of disappointment You could feel let down or you could feel dissatisfied with the results. And I see the Four of Swords here, Virgo, as you really needed to rest. Because I feel like there's an air of like, I'm going to say this, don't get mad at me, but I'm getting beating a dead horse or like trying to force something. And it's literally like creating exhaustion for someone. Virgo, what's this Nine of Cups, Four of Swords in the reverse? I feel like some sort of wish fulfillment that you had, it's not going the way that you expected, or you wish things could be different, but Seven of Pentacles, you really put a lot into this. I'm seeing a lot of time, energy, and effort invested in this. Yeah, the Hierophant. A marriage, a high-level commitment. So whatever's going on here too, Virgo, I'm picking up on a spiritual lesson. You and this person came together to like help each other evolve in some way. And I'm seeing the evolution. So we got the lily here. And the lily represents maturity. It represents somebody here who you've learned, you've got wisdom. What's this lily energy? You could be telling me that you feel stronger, more confident about who you are. This could be a higher level of self-acceptance. The Five of Cups, yeah. I'm talking to a Virgo here. You have been so disappointed in love. But I feel like you guys are figuring out a way to transmute that energy so you're not always focused on that, but you're turning that attention to something else. Yeah, you're over it. The Four of Cups. Virgo is over it. You're tired of giving your heart or giving so much in love. That's what I'm getting. Yeah, you could be telling me that you're afraid to fall in love again. There could be fears here about taking another risk. But Virgo, with the star underneath the Fool, see, this is the fear. But the star energy is telling me it could be one or two things. Well, I feel like it's kind of both. I feel like there's a Virgo here. You've changed your focus. You changed your perspective. You could be focused now on your North Node with the star energy. The North Star, North Node, I don't know, there's a correlation there. You could know what your North Node is, but I also feel like this star energy is just signifying how you're just surrendering, letting go, and allowing destiny to take its course, or to, you know, just kind of follow your own heart or follow your dreams. What else for this lily energy for Virgo? Yeah, it came out. The Fool in reverse. Again, there's fears. There's some sort of fear here about taking a risk. And like I said, it feels like this fear is coming as a result of being let down so many times, being disappointed so many times in love. But it comes with this maturity energy. Like, I feel like I'm talking to a Virgo here. You don't plan on doing this again. Like, whatever has happened, you've done before, it's been a pattern. I feel like you're closing that cycle out. You could be telling me you're in the midst of a new relationship. I see this ring here. There's a commitment. What is this? Why is the ring coming out for Virgo? Ace of Cups in reverse. Ten of Pentacles. Definitely picking up on somebody here who just feels drained. You feel depleted. And the Emperor. But something about that is causing you to take action. It's causing you to take the lead. Anyway, Virgo, some of you guys could be dealing with an Aries. I keep seeing this Aries energy. That's not going to be for every Virgo. But with the Ace of Cups in the reverse, I just feel like there's an opportunity for love. There's an opportunity for you to find more love. And I feel like with the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse, this is definitely showing how there's been a lot of loss. There's been times when people had turned their back on you, or you could be telling me that you feel like you've lost things, like you've lost a home, or you've lost a, you know, money or opportunity. I'm just getting that, Virgo, you could be telling me that you feel really exhausted or drained. Yeah. What's this Ace of Cups in the reverse? Page of Swords in the reverse. There's a lot of anxiety here. There's a lot of anxiety, and I get this feeling of like not really not really trusting. Yeah, you know, it's like you could be telling me that you're really guarded or you're really apprehensive. And I see self-doubt here with Judgment in the reverse. Scorpio, Sagittarian energy. So yeah, Ace of Cups, definitely need to start loving yourself more, giving yourself more positive affirmations. Why is the Ten of Pentacles here in the reverse? Six of Cups, because somebody here can't let go of the past. There's something about baggage. So this could be an opportunity to really focus on closing out the past. Somebody here, it's like you're bringing something from the past into something new, possibly. Or that's the potential. The potential is to do that. Seven of Cups. Yeah, I just feel like there's a need for a Virgo here to have closure, to have clarity, to make a decision to heal their past is what I'm seeing here. What's this Emperor energy? So the Emperor, like I said, it feels like somebody is taking the lead or somebody here is making a decision to be the leader of their own life. That's what it's looking like. What is this Scythe energy? So you could be telling me, go back to the ring, because the ring does symbolize a commitment. You could be telling me that you're making a commitment to love yourself more. And this could be attracting a new relationship. But I feel like first and foremost, there's a Virgo here who's making that commitment. I see the Scythe. What is this energy? I feel like there's a Virgo here. You are cutting out some sort of lack mentality. I definitely feel like you guys are finding a way to increase more self-worth. What's this Scythe? So you've had to make some changes. You had to cut things out. Queen of Swords in the reverse. Gemini, Libra, Aquarian. I just feel like there's something about you going cold. Somebody here could have went cold turkey on, you know, doing something that was a habit. You could be telling me you stopped talking to somebody just out the blue. The Sun. You could have children with this person. Leo energy. This could be happening during Leo season. I feel like there's been an epiphany. There's been a realization here. And with the Ace of Pentacles, you're taking advantage of some new opportunity. There's an opportunity to plant a new seed. Why is the Queen of Swords here? There's something about you detaching or just no longer caring like you used to. Yeah, I definitely feel like you're detached. I got this Ace of Swords in the reverse. It looked like the same sword this Queen of Swords is holding in her hand. In the reverse. And then I see this Four of Wands. This is this marriage. This is this relationship. Could be a twin flame. Or somebody that, yeah, and then you level up. And whatever this is that you're detaching from, it literally, it promotes you. It puts you at a higher value. I feel like you value yourself more. So since I'm seeing the Empress and the Emperor here, you could be telling me there's more duality. There's more balance between your head and your heart. Somebody could be coming towards you. Maybe this person that you're cutting off or somebody that you're cutting free from could be coming towards you, Virgo. But I feel like you don't want the drama. You're not going to allow somebody to sacrifice or betray you again. Yeah, you coming out of this lack mentality. There's a Virgo here is like, I deserve more. And you know this and you embody this energy. And I see happiness, 10 of Cups. I feel like you're satisfied. You're satisfied with who you are. You could be telling me you're happy with someone new. What's this? So there's a new opportunity coming here. It's like as soon as you cut something off, as soon as you detach, Virgo, I see the sun comes back out, like literally. Like, so let's just say there's a situation you don't have closure. You don't know what happened. I feel like by you making the decision to just let it go cold turkey, stop talking to somebody, it literally gives you back your power. Does that make sense? And then I got this Ace of Pentacles, which to me is like limitless possibilities, limitless potential. At the bottom of the deck, I got the Fish. So I feel like there's an incoming or an inflow of abundance, or the way you feel could feel more you feel more abundant. And it, you know, going along with this Empress energy, yeah, you could be telling me there's an inflow of energy. You're feeling inspired to do something. What's this fish energy? You're inspired to take action on something that you're creating. Yeah, 8 of Wands, you out of there. You could be telling me that you're receiving a lot of downloads. Like Spirit is giving you a lot of ideas, or you just feel led to do something. Something's coming in here fast, though. Because I'm thinking about a school of fish and how fast they can move. And then I'm seeing this fast movement with the 8 of Wands. You could be telling me you're moving. Scorpio energy at the bottom of the deck, death in the reverse. There's fear. At one point, whatever that was, those fears you have, I feel like Virgo, you're not even focusing on that anymore. I got the world. There's a completion. A cycle is completed here. You're moving on. You're moving forward. What's this fish? Give me more for the fish. You're moving forward, Virgo. Or the Virgo that I'm channeling. You ain't dealing with drama no more. You drop that. You're dropping any unnecessary weight. Anything that is holding you back or making you feel oppressed in any way. And I feel like you're finding new optimism, excitement about something. I got an Ace of Pentacles and an Ace of Wands showing itself to me. Virgo. New passion for something. It could be a new person. Or it could be your money. Could be a situation where you're focusing on your money. But whatever this is, you are in the flow of abundance. Right underneath that, I got this stork energy. So yeah, something's coming in here. I feel like it's because of the way that you're pouring into it, either energetically or you are doing something. But I see the inflow and I see the stork bringing a good news or a good message or something like that. What is this stork? Somebody here could be pregnant. Okay, I said it. That's not going to be for every Virgo, but with the fish and the stork, I mean, come on now. Somebody here, you getting ready to give birth. You getting ready to give birth to new creative ideas, period. I see a wish fulfillment too. This is something that's going to make you happy or something that you've been wanting. Yeah, 9 of Pentacles, and you are capable of making it happen. 9 of Pentacles, you could be telling me you're single or you're doing this single-handedly. This is what's going to make this accomplishment so great when you get to the end point or you get to the goal. So 9 of Pentacles is you being self-sufficient. You know you have everything that you need. You're not missing anything. Not even the way you feel about your ability to make it happen. Why is the devil here? Capricorn energy. Yeah, you closing that out. Damn, Virgo. Listen, it's a Virgo here doing some serious soul work. There's something about you and your ego. Something about you working on yourself and closing out serious cycles here that have been keeping you stuck in a pattern or something like that, Virgo. You know, it feels like maybe you weren't aware, or maybe you were aware, but you weren't as aware of how bad it affected things. It's something like that, fam. Let's get some more on this, Virgo. I'm excited for you because it feels like whatever this is, you needed it. You needed this reflection time, and you needed this revelation. Because I feel like maybe if things were stuck, you now feel like you can move. Yeah, look, block solar plexus chakra. Your solar plexus is located where your abdomen is. The mantra in that area is I can. So this could be about self-esteem. Yeah, I saw something about that. Feeling doubt, self-doubt, judgment in the reverse. Yeah. I'm telling you, there's a Virgo here. You changing. You're changing. Even if you might not notice it, let me be the one to confirm that for you. Clear and concise message. What else does Virgo need to know about these lessons? I feel like there was something about a spiritual lesson that was significant here. We did have this Taurus energy, the Hierophant. You see the 2 people in the keys. I feel like you were supposed to learn from this connection. You were supposed to grow. Clear and concise message. Virgo, what else? What are the lessons? Too hard on yourself. And that's one of the shadow sides Virgos can run into. That OCD energy, or that like critical energy, like maybe being nitpicking and, you know, yeah, look, perfectionism. I can't make it up. Virgo, I can't make it up, hon. So these are some of the things that maybe Spirit is showing you, the blind spots that you need to see. Planetary positions. Yeah, we got Saturn in retrograde. We got Mercury in retrograde. We got Neptune in retrograde. We got a lot of stuff going on here. So it makes sense that certain things are being revealed at this time, or you're going through certain lessons. Yeah, there's a Virgo here. Whoever I'm picking up on, you are coming out of some sort of limiting energy where you kept yourself limited. People helped you to keep yourself limited. Does that make sense? Like, but see, when you're not aware of it, you keep doing it. But I feel like there's something about you, you see it now, and you're like, oh, could be just instinctive. It could be your instincts. It says, trust and follow your instincts. There's no need to think it over. Yeah, go back to the beginning of this reading. Remember, Virgo, there was a bunch of swords. I'm talking about a bunch of swords coming out here. Swords is mental energy. This is overthinking. I felt like there was a Virgo here that was just going through it, honey. And I feel like the reason is because you were determined to make something work. You was determined. No matter what, this is going to go my way. But you ever heard that expression, you want to make God laugh? You want to make God laugh, tell him your plans. I feel like that's kind of like the repercussions of just trying to force something here. And again, I don't know. It could go back to all of this perfectionism energy or this critical. And I don't know, Virgo. It's what it feels like. Okay, so I'm just here to help bring perspective. Okay, huh? But let's see. Clear and concise message for Virgo. Did I shuffle this? For some reason, I feel like that way of thinking creates obstacles for you. And now you have to figure out how to navigate through these obstacles that, I don't know. I saw a card that said unrealistic expectations. You could be telling me that you just expect things to be a certain way or people to act a certain way, and that's just not realistic, right? Maybe that's what it is. I don't know. Clear and concise message. I feel like there's a Virgo here. You're receiving clarity. This is what you asked for, but it's not coming out the way that you thought it should, or you weren't expecting something. Okay, we got dreams. Moving on. Dream says something will be revealed in a dream, or your angels are encouraging you to pursue your dreams. I got prosperity again. Doesn't this look just like this Ace of Pentacles? See what I'm talking about? So I feel like I'm being led to tell a Virgo that there's infinite potential. There's unlimited possibilities here. You don't have to limit yourself, or be aware of how you are limiting yourself. Pisces energy again. I just said Pisces is the opposite sign to Virgo. There's something about your intuition. There's something about you needing to really commit to your spirituality, or I don't know, you could be telling me you're unlocking spiritual gifts within you. Your instincts are heightening. That's what it feels like. I'm going to leave that card out. What else? Clear and concise message for Virgo. Bottled up. You could be telling me that you've been holding back, Virgo. It just feels so limiting. I don't know how else to put it. But anyway, it says, what have you been ignoring, denying, or avoiding? Whatever you're protecting, release it and free yourself. Yeah, that's the message, fam. That's the message. You could be telling me that you've been in solitude. You've been thinking. You've been thinking, Virgo. Virgo been like, oh, shit. You just want to be in that energy right now because you got some things you're trying to figure out. I don't know, something like that. Let's get some more for you, Virgo. Let's get love and romance. What does Virgo need to know when it comes to love and romance? Right now, I'm seeing a breakup. So I don't know. But there could be somebody new. Let's see. Clear and concise message. I just saw separation. Pay attention to the red flags and healing. That's what I feel like is happening right now when it comes to love. It's time to romance yourself. Because we did see that Ace of Cups in the reverse. I don't know if every Virgo is ready to just jump into a new relationship right now. Let's see. Clear and concise message. Especially if you already was being too hard on yourself. Especially if you already be like really wanting shit to be perfect. Like maybe this ain't the time. But let's see. But you do deserve love. And you know what? This could be in the form of love for yourself, Virgo. I mean, how else do you figure out you deserve this if you don't know how to love yourself, right? Peace, love. Peace, Dahlia. Thank you, love, for being here. You deserve love. You are lovable, Virgo. Yeah, honeymoon. Honeymoon energy could be how you're taking care of your own needs. But it does say enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. So I don't know, Virgo. You could be telling me you met somebody new. And if you did, congratulations. You could be spending quality time with this person. But there's a Virgo here. I feel like you taking care of your own needs and you focus on that bag. You focus on that money, okay? And that career. Because that's where Virgos shine when it comes to finance and money. That's their shit. Clear and concise message. That's your shit, Virgo. Deception. Deception came out. Someone is wearing a false mask in this relationship. What? But we don't know who that is. That could, I mean, I feel like that's something that, ooh, codependency. Deception and codependency came out. Pay attention to the red flags. Okay, Virgo. So at this time, Virgo, it looks like when it comes to love and romance, Spirit is saying you deserve love. But I feel like this is coming out as a message to love yourself, okay? This is not the time to jump into something new, especially if you are struggling with self-doubt, self-esteem, being too hard on yourself, and perfectionism. I feel like, and I ain't trying to be funny, but I'm just telling you what I'm feeling. I feel like this codependency and this deception energy could be coming from a Virgo. And the reason why I'm saying that is because if you don't understand or understand all of these shadow energies, you could become codependent on somebody else. You could be codependent on others. And Virgo, at the end of the day, I'm telling you, perspective and awareness is everything. Maybe I'm here to make somebody aware so you have better options. Yeah, because I feel like this clarity that you're getting in this season, Virgo, is really helping to bring more value. It really is. So that's the message. All right, let's see. What else for Virgo? Yeah, listen, I cannot run away from it. It says abundance. Virgo, you may have more to offer than you give yourself credit for. I don't know why I'm getting that message. You could be telling me you see a lot of angel numbers lately, which makes sense with all these planetary alignments and everything that's going on right now. Not planetary alignments, but the planetary positioning. I can see why you would see a lot of angel numbers, especially ones, because I saw Ace Pentacle, Ace Wands. That's opportunities. That's feeling like nothing can stop you. And that is the truth. That's reality. Yes, nothing can stop you, but I feel like there's something that stops you more than anything else, and that's you. Clear and concise message. It came out. After all of that shuffling, it came out, honey. So let that be confirmation. You are worthy. You deserve love. You deserve everything that your heart desires. But this feeling like you have to limit yourself or things have to be perfect or having these unrealistic expectations, that's what I feel like a Virgo is letting go of. Certain aspects, certain parts of one's ego that gets them caught up. That's what I feel like is happening. I'm seeing endings. It's on a conscious level. A lot of ones. Yes. Let me get more for Virgo. Yeah, time for some action. There could be a lot that you're doing. I feel like there's a Virgo here. You are putting in effort. I see you, boo. Yeah, especially with the shadow work. I see the moon here, and I see the labyrinth going within. This is a journey. So, Virgo, you could be telling me that you are coming closer to this compromise between the head and the heart, this yin-yang energy, this balance within yourself. And this is good. This is the type of energy that will help you be unstoppable, that will give you that confidence that you deserve to have, that you should have. That you should, not say should have, I feel like you have it, but you can embody it and actually express yourself more. What else for Virgo? Since we talked about angel numbers, let's see. If Virgo sees any of these angel numbers, what should they know, Spirit? Clear and concise message. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me, Virgo. I hope these messages brought you clarity and confirmation. Your season's coming up here soon. I hope you guys are making plans for your season. All right, here we go. Clear and concise message for Virgo. Virgo. You could be seeing ones. I cannot make it up, boo. Look. It says, wish come true. 11:11. You are in for a lucky break. It may come as happy news, experience new opportunities, or exciting acquaintances. You will find yourself in the right place at the right time. It is not a coincidence, but a gift of fate. 1001 or 1001, however you want to put that, but it says spiritual awakening. A new phase in a religious or spiritual quest. You are going through a spiritual awakening, which can feel like a dark night of the soul. You are on the path to enlightenment, and this too shall pass. Let me get one more for Virgo. Yeah, I feel like there's a Virgo here. You definitely are breaking free of any limiting, self-limiting patterns. 2 cards came out for you, hon. I love this one. 9. You could be a life path 9. Some of you are born in September. But 9999 says lessons learned. Take stock of your accomplishments and how you arrived at them. This is a reminder to maintain optimism and drive towards your goals, and maintain momentum and know that the powers of heaven have your back. You made it, and the reward goes to you. Yeah, I feel like you're being rewarded for being brave, for doing your shadow work. And I'm only speaking to the Virgos that are doing their shadow work. Like, this message should resonate with you, Virgo. If this is your message. 1441, you have so much to offer. It says unique skills. Unique skills. It's a time of intense self-development. Yeah, go back to that lily. I said this was maturity. There's something about you that's maturing here. And this could feel intense. This could feel overwhelming. It's like you're blossoming in some ways too. You already have what it takes to succeed, but practice makes you a master. It also serves to find your true purpose. Leveling up in your career or business is a priority right now. And that's exactly what I was saying. There is a Virgo here that's focused on that money, that bag, that career. So yeah, I see a lot of potential. I see endless potential here, Virgo. So that is what I have for you, Virgo. So the overall message is to give yourself grace, especially since this is so intense. Focus on your dreams, but try to work on the issues of perfectionism and nitpicking on yourself, being too hard on yourself, Virgo. Those are the areas that seem to be challenging for you because they come back in some way and they make it hard. So that's what I'm seeing here, huh? I hope these messages brought you clarity and confirmation, because that was my intention. I do offer personal readings. If anybody is interested in a personal reading, you can go to my webpage, vibenationtarot.com. Also, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I would love to have you here with me again, Virgo. So yeah, y'all be safe. Take care.